Hey everyone, this is FireDragon04, and you may have seen this Anthem ability damage chart floating around between Reddit and Twitter these past couple of weeks. Well, I'm the creator of that chart, and it just got a big update. If you want to check out the most recent version of the chart, have a look in the description below for links. It's a handy tool to have to plan your builds and know what abilities do when playing Anthem. Also, a quick thing while watching this video, you may see two icons, a circular one, this represents primer abilities, and a star shape, which represents detonator abilities. Primers add elemental effects to enemies and prime them for comboing. Detonators combo off primed enemies and cause a special effect. If an ability has neither, then that is a pure damage ability. Now that's all out of the way, let's dive into all the abilities. Today we're going to look at the Interceptor. Fast, agile, and using a selection of unique abilities to damage foes while it gets in close and does some damage with quick melee strikes. Let's begin with the Interceptor's assault systems. First, we've got Searching Glaive, a small glaive which the Interceptor throws out, which homes in on enemies. This deals high damage but doesn't prime or detonate enemies. Venom Bomb, a powerful grenade which creates a cloud of acid afflicting all enemies nearby and priming them for a combo. Next, we have Cryoglaive, a freezing ability which can bounce between two targets, making them frozen, perfect for a detonating ability to finish them off. Cluster Mine, another high damage blast ability. This one splits on impact, creating a group of mines in a targeted area. Enemies can trigger these by walking over them, or a well-placed cluster mine at the feet of some enemies will cause them to explode immediately. Finally, for the assault systems, we have a personal favourite of mine, Spark Dash. Fans of the Mass Effect series may see a similarity here with Vanguard Charge. Spark Dash dashes forward, leaving a trail of electricity behind it and detonates primed targets. Now, let's take a look at the Interceptor's strike systems. Detonating Strike, an oddly named ability because it primes enemies with an electric effect. If this ability is already used on an enemy with the electric status effect, it will cause them to explode and deal damage to nearby enemies. Next, we have Plasma Star, a pure damage ability with 5 charges. You toss out a shuriken at a single target of your choice as rapidly as you want. Wraith Strike, a ghostly projection of the Interceptor bursts forward, attacking enemies with high damage. This is Tempest Strike, a detonating ability that deals high damage and is great for following up with after you or an ally has primed a target. Last but not least is Venom Spray. This ability sprays out a corrosive cloud in front of the Interceptor and hits any enemy caught within. This will also prime enemies ready to be comboed. Now let's look at the Interceptor's support abilities. First is Target Beacon. This marks an enemy which increases all damage to that enemy from yourself and allies. And then there's Rally Cry, which clears any harmful status effects you or your nearby teammates may be suffering from. For example, if you're frozen in place, use Rally Cry to break out and continue attacking. There's also 2 more things an Interceptor can do that we haven't talked about yet. First up is its melee attacks, called Bladed Daggers. This is one of the main ways an Interceptor does damage, as they have no cooldown, and can be used along with the Interceptor's chain dashes to quickly clear groups of enemies. Then there is, of course, the Interceptor's ultimate ability, Assassin's Blades. This puts the Interceptor into a heightened state of damage, allowing you to quickly dash, slash, and dispatch foes who stand in your way. Along with the invincibility all ultimates give the javelins when being used, this is a formidable ability which can change the tide of a fight. As I said at the start of the video, all the information in this video is in an easy to see form with my ability damage chart. You can grab that in the description so you have a quick and easy image to reference back to with all the abilities we've talked about in this video today. If you've watched this video after Anthem has been released and you see ability names have different names, this is due to their names changing between the demo and the full release. You should still be able to figure out which ability is being talked about by the footage. Thanks again for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the world of Anthem.